Hello and welcome to East 10 Nordics. So I've played quite a few East games. In particular, I played Origins 1, 2, Celceta, 7, 8, and 9. And I have Celceta and then 7 and 9 on the channel. I'd highly recommend. Don't watch them. Not worth it. They were at the start of my Let's Play journey, and everything about them is bad. I hated it. Well, I hate looking back on it, but I enjoy the games very, very much. If you're wondering, if you happen to be blind and you're wondering, do I need to, I mean, this is number 10, do I need to, no, you don't need to know anything about East to watch any East game. They all take place at a random point in Adol's journey, and so you really don't need to read. This one actually, number 10, takes place after 1 and 2, apparently. So this is very close to the beginning of Adol's journey, and there may be like random references that, you know, from the other games, but other than that, like, they're all very self-contained. So yeah, you don't need to know anything. And I think that is it. I believe I already went through the settings. I'm going to be adjusting audio on the fly, but and I also know basically nothing about this except for there's going to be some sort of ship stuff and some duo mode combat. I don't know. There was 2 screenshots when I bought the game. Other than that, I've tried to stay as blind as possible. Okay, normally I would play on Nightmare. Seeking an extreme challenge, absurd difficulty, where empty bottles do not remain. Isn't that Inferno usually? Empty bottles don't remain? Really? I mean, you can use food to eat in most of these East games, if not, but the perfect difficulty for those familiar with the East series. This sounds like Nightmare. Hold on, I'm actually curious about that. Yeah, I mean, I just replayed East 9 on my own, like, recently, a few weeks ago, just to get back on the groove, and I remember the bottles on Nightmare just being, you could refill them after, so this is different. I'm actually interested in that. I'm not going Inferno, though. Hell no. Enable additional footing. Add footholds in the area. I mean, it probably just shows you where they are. Yeah, we'll take it. It's fine. Various other functions can be modified in settings. Thank you.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Adol Christin, excerpt from Norman's Paradise Lost. That was Adol trying to sound old, or Bryce in general. I'm guessing that was supposed to be like Adol talking about his journey somewhere in the distant future. Passenger liner Adamus.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon.
Oh, I missed Dogi.
I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adol. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
Oh, this is their first journey together then. I wonder if he's going to be voiced this time. I'm glad.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
He's actually voiced.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol, Dogi. So this is where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Oh boy.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
It feels like everyone's moving in slow motion right now. So this takes place right before Celceta, because they're on their way, obviously. Oh. Oh. Oh, you got an achievements list this time. Oh, God. Discovery rates. That's a lot of treasure chests. Well, actually, it's 240. That's not too bad. 133 travel points? All right, I'm not going to really look at this stuff yet. Ooh, you actually... Oh, these are for tips when you idle the game. Asteria, an island where the ancient kingdom of Ys once stood. Adol's first grand adventure unfolded here, taking him as far as Solomon's Shrine in the sky. It's been a while since I've played those ones. Okay. Green sub-event, completionist event. Okay. Exploration, disembark. Oh my God. All right, is everything correct? Okay. You are inverted correctly? Damn, this looks good. After playing Ys 9 just recently, it looks very, almost more vibrant. Actually, it's most definitely more vibrant. A shining sun and clear blue skies as far as the eye can see. Couldn't ask for better sailing. If you told me back when we first met I'd be setting out on a trip with you like this, I'd have said you were full of it. Now we're Celceta bound. Wonder what we'll find there. The start of a new adventure. Adventure, huh? The word's really starting to grow on me. Might have been stuck there for a few years longer than I planned, but I had some good friends and good times back in Asteria. Just thinking about what Celceta's got in store has me excited already. Oh my God, they gray out after you're done talking to them. Thank you. I know I'm a bit too far along in my years to be getting excited. This excited. But life since that day in my homeland of Ys descended to the ground has been like a never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes come across looks so fresh and beautiful. It has me feeling as though I were a child again. I hope you find those flowers. I suppose this serves as my own adventure, doesn't it? I'll do whatever it takes to see it through. I'm confident that the original strain of Celcetan flower can be made into a medicine capable of curing any and all ailments. Challenging myself to try something new at my age is rather exhilarating. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember Celceta much. All clear in the southwest. Oh. So these icons are just get near them, and you suppose that we're in Glean waters yet? I heard they've been rife with pirates as of late. Nope. Wow, your hair's so red, mister. My family and I are in a pilgrimage. Lucky for us, this ship is nice and it had such affordable fares, too. Did you and your friends come aboard at the harbor in Promalock? Rumors spoke of a mysterious island in its vicinity, blocked off by a never-ending storm. But when we made port there, the seas were as calm as could be. Perhaps it was just an unusually sunny day, and the weather is quite whimsical, a whimsical thing. Rumors spoke of a mysterious island near Promalock, blocked off by the storm. But the storm is a whimsical thing, as it turns out. You looking to strike it rich here in Celceta too? 3 cheers for the gold rush. This is our third voyage on this new route. I just hope we've slipped through the cracks by now. A tricky current runs through this region, you see. No need to concern yourself. Oh, he was already grayed out. Can I go in here?
Can't go through here.
Fine. All right, let me check some things before we go up. All right. I just wanted to make sure the audio levels are correct. And also, it's for some reason really hot in my room, despite being winter in the Midwest. So I threw on a fan, and I think I'm going to regret it in a few hours. These passengers don't have a care in the world. Can't wait to get back to port and have a drink. This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation. Yeah, I mean...
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope?
Damn, they're pretty
You
loud.
appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
At this point?
So my hunch was correct.
No, he didn't read it out that time. I forgot what I said. I guess you could say that.
This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
Probably a
Mountains? No,
kraken.
wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Oh. What's going on
This
on the
current
left there?
bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
I mean, we gotta get attacked by something.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adol.
No. Oh boy. Are they considered pirates or...
Men, prepare
Vikings?
to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
What? This is a cruise ship.
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc!
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
I don't think he's gonna. Why are you attacking the ship?
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat! Let's make this quick!
But you could have just threatened everyone. No, I guess we did have mercenaries. Okay. X to perform a normal attack, R3 to lock on. Make attacks easier to land. I think I might have to turn up the BGM. I think 1 is probably fine. I don't want it to get too...
I'm on it!
The voices are just louder than I thought they would be. We'll test like this. Uh-oh. That's not roll. Wait, can you not roll? Uh-oh. Oh. L1.
How's that?
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to switch that button around. Or get used to it, one of the two.
No way!
How's that?
Damn, they don't stand a chance.
What a joke!
Probably going to move my camera soon.
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Who's this VA? Oh boy. Guarding and evading. Okay, R2 to guard. Man, I switched all the controls on East 9. L1 to perform swift movement. I think I would probably put... Can I switch L1 with R1? Whatever you're going to put on R1?
Done saying your prayers?
Wait, no, that's... Shirami Lei, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. General? There's got to be a way to change controls. One moment. You know, blind streamer moment. Big thing that says button config. Okay, so I flipped those around. R1 is evade. R2 is guard.
I messed up.
Oh, well, I died.
Done saying your prayers?
Nice try!
Oh, it works! Alright. That's an interesting...
You're pretty skilled.
Interesting flash guard here.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
That's Randy. That's Randy's VA.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Dude? No. You just killed the captain? I mean, wouldn't it have been cheaper to pay the toll than hire mercenaries? Wait, you had a fancy I'm confused why they chose like normal text here when they had a fancy logo and everything for it. They do that a lot in Trails, and it's confusing. Or in Falcom games, in general. Well, he's clearly important. What's going on here? There's a line of people. Is that like a signing? God, he looks so young. It's so weird going from 9, which is the farthest point in his journey, the oldest he is, to almost the youngest. 9 does take place in the farthest down the timeline that I know of, at least. Dogi looks very young as well. Chapter 1, Carnac.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
Really? I thought for sure that they might have just like scared him and then took him away or something. They actually just killed him?
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
Hey, that voice.
Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Carnac, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
It's got a lot going for it.
It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adol? This do anything for you?
What a strange way to put it. Some of the voice direction in this is throwing me off. Not in a bad way, but like it's just comical. Like the side characters being voiced. Some of them are just like kind of sounds like they're not trying very hard. But then you have people like Dogi who this is how we talk. So yeah, that's normal. Flair is a little different than I would have imagined. We can't not look into it.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm?
This guy.
Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Okay, maybe he's supposed to sound like that.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet.
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Oh, God. Adol, you're not good at flirting yet. Actually, I think he gets worse at flirting. Thanks for the hospitality.
Of course. Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Maybe I just read that as flirting and it wasn't
Such
actually.
a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adol, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Wait, why does Doki never get to fight with Adol? I just want him. He was a party member in 7. I don't remember Salsetta at all. I think that was just Adol? Who was my party members in Salsetta? There were party members. I don't think Doki was one of them, though. He keeps getting delegated to, like, random duties. Open the main menu, view stats, save, and more. Yeah, I didn't even really take a look at this menu before. This is a very interesting menu, actually. Okay, you got your journal. Basic controls, etc. And these are gonna show up on the screen as I idle on for even just a few seconds, but Flair Ralla, Dr. Adol met during his adventures in East. He set out from Mysteria alongside Adol in pursuit of a medicinal herb known as the Salsettan flower. And I guess I'll read these. A large woodland on the border of Rome and Ispani. It is considered a forbidden area as those who step foot into it lose their bearings instantaneously. Yeah, I might as well read any world lore that comes up, just in case someone's new. Also, there might be things in there that I haven't heard, so. App. Okay, you have a discovery rate. Great. Travel points. Which map? Unlock North? Oh, to turn. Okay. Inventory. Short sword and a cotton vest. The chronicle of his journey, it's got to be pretty empty right now, though. Compared to later. All right, and up is view stats. Oh. Interesting. You got like I don't know what you call this. The charts. Balance charts? No, that's not the right word. 3 XP and I level up? Oh, damn. And save. All right, that's the whole menu, apparently. Wait, does unlocking achievements give me anything? Should I be, like, looking at this and accepting? Because in Daybreak... Oh, or is it just straight up telling me... Okay, these are actual trophies. It's just updating that you got a trophy on top of the trophy notification. Gotcha. Are you going out today? The weather's just perfect for a stroll. I want to hear more about that legend. Are those actual sparkles in your eyes? I can't put my finger on it, but he reminds me of a certain someone I know. So, you're in your teens too, right? Well, that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers my age around here. I hope we can get to know each other during your stay here in Carnac. By the way, my parents and friends all call me Rosa. That's easier. It's just a nickname, but you can use it too if you like. Now then, I'll be excusing myself once I finish eating this. Sach? I don't know. Sock is waiting for me, so I'd best hurry home. Lucky you, having a family to go home to. So sorry. I shouldn't have said that after all you've been through. It's okay, Cohen. I appreciate the consideration. I don't know who's who. Need to make another trip into town tomorrow, so I'd like to head home early for the day. Until next time, Cohen. Sure is nice to be young, ain't it? And dreaming big and all that. Used to do some of that myself back in the day. I would hope so. Wait. I think R1 is dash and sprint. This is going to take a minute to get used to. Our Rose is a lovely girl, don't you think? And she's the inn's pride and joy, not to mention one of its main draws. It sounds as though you've had a real stroke of bad luck, but try not to let it discourage you too much. I'll serve up a bowl of soup with your dinner on the house. The fish caught here in Obelia Gulf are absolutely divine. To be perfectly honest, you could do much worse than having to stay here a while. Now, just how long does Karine plan on keeping me waiting? Sorry about that. My wife is out shopping, but she always gets caught up in making small talk. I suppose we can take this as another sign of how peaceful things have been lately. Gotcha, peaceful. I always find... Oh, double taps evade. Interesting. I always find the dashes in this game a little strange looking. What is all this stuff on the map? Wait, what is map? Left. What are these? Oh, is that my footprints? Okay, that's probably my footprints. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, and I'm definitely gonna have to, let me see. I'm assuming you put skills in those little slots. I'm definitely going to, if nothing blocks the top right, I'll be up there for any combat.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adol, you good?
I heard a strange voice.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adol? Catch you both later then.
How come everywhere we go, there's someone in every ease, someone always has to directly talk to Adol's mind? He's got something going on there. Some sort of receptor thing. Oh, whoa. Okay, the camera might be a little fast when I'm sprinting. All right, let's try this again. Oh, it's because it auto-corrects a little bit. Okay, I think this is a little better, though. A gang of drunken Normans caused another scene in front of my store. Mayor Clement, you have to do something about this. Oh, they pulse when they're talking. Good. Not that, just that. With this ridiculously high tolls they're charging, the tragedy... I'm on auto. The tragedy of the Adamus will surely happen again. Everyone, please calm down. I'll address each of your concerns in turn. Regarding the Adamus, I am told that its captain had gone so far as to hire mercenaries. As such, he shares the blame for what transpired. We cannot afford to make careless accusations. Always playing the Norman's obedient little lapdog. I can't claim otherwise, but even still. Order must be preserved. In regards to the disturbance in front of your store, I will lodge a complaint myself. However, it is also important that we maintain a stable relationship with the Balta Sea Force. Okay, you're that kind of mayor, huh? Gotcha. Damn, it's weird. Like, the colors and the models in here, like, when you compare it to, like, Daybreak, they're going for, like, a younger, like, almost happier vibe. It's just weird that they, like, killed that captain. That's a little dark compared to the vibe I'm getting from this game. It's weird. What's this now? Got something red floating in front of me. Damn it, it's all blurry. Can't make it out for shit. Just let me get my bearings here. Man lifts the bottle of liquor to his lips and takes a big swig. That's the stuff. What are you gawking at, Red? This is no this ain't no show. Why don't you get lost? Listen here, sonny boy. Ain't nothing in this world beats a stiff drink. Helps you see better, helps you stop shaking. It's the best medicine for whatever ails you. I would disagree.
We can't go through here.
Oh, we can't go through here. Damn. Wait, can I, like... Oh, it's not East 9. That's fine. So I really gotta double tap this to... Oh, it's not much faster. I think I'll get my shopping done at Carpet Trading today. Their wide selection is a real lifesaver, so I gotta walk alongside. When's the next ferry getting in? I'd better make sure I don't miss it. It seems the Celestial Master has blessed us with yet another day of lovely weather. Are you a traveler? That's some seriously red hair you've got. I kind of like this. Just walk by people and listen. Hey, where'd the captain and all the sailors go? I should have known the fare was too good to be true. What a disaster that voyage was. Ah, here's the redhead from before. Quite a mess we've landed in, isn't it? Can you believe the Adamus was sailing illegally? I certainly didn't expect to get stranded here either. They say the next ship is due to leave tomorrow at first light. We'd best try and decompress until then. So what causes us to have to stay? My, though, and to think you would stand up to the Balta Sea Force. I don't know your reason for traveling, but whatever they are, I wish you the best of luck. My, so that's what happened. Very well, then. I, Cuthbert, would be more than glad to extend a helping hand. Please feel free to stay here at the church. I have food to offer as well, if you don't mind being on the meager side. After all, one must assist his fellow man in troubled times. Sure, the priest is nice and all, but he seems just a bit eccentric. Not that beggars can be choosers. The doors of the Hieroglyph Church are open to all. Isn't that the name? After all, those who believe shall be saved. And now please, do come in. Why is it called the Hieroglyph Church? There's a Hieroglyph Church in East 9 as well. I'm gonna be the next one to sit on that throne. Just you wait. What a peaceful vibe. I may turn up the BGM even more, just based on... It seems like they do very good audio ducking in this game, thankfully, unlike some of the games I've played recently, so... If I can make this bass level a little better...
I gotta say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level!
Yeah, that's good audio ducking.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispania may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire? Is he...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt their expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Is that Gotti's VA? And Gotti's kind of face a little bit?
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal.
I think it is.
And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
I'm pretty sure that is his VA. Of course, the highway's blocked. Tomorrow's business negotiations are of utmost importance, but I'm not worried in the slightest. Why? Because my son, whom I've tenderly raised into my capable successor, will be coming with me. Business is booming, and I have many to thank for it. The Balta Sea Force, first and foremost. So the boy will be joining you as well. He's impressively capable for one still so young. I pray that your negotiations go favorably. These are definitely all characters we're going to end up talking to repeatedly. Town's a getaway to the whole Obelia Gulf. You get loads of ships passing through every day. Carnac is home to a wonderful clinic. It puts my mind at ease to know there's a doctor in town. Isn't it just terrible? Not that I'd expect any better from the Normans. They've always... Wait, that looks like somewhere I can go in. Oh. What a surprise it is to have a physician visiting from Asteria of all places. Oh, it's nothing so impressive. I can only hope I can be of some small use to you. Well, we're more than happy to have you, Dr. Flair. Why don't I go ahead and explain what the job entails? I'm quite pleased that they were so quick to accept me. This will be a good opportunity. I plan to learn everything this harbor town has to teach me about medical care. We accept any and all here at the clinic. And that doesn't just apply to patients. I'm hoping to learn much from your expertise, Dr. Flair. It will be such a big help. We're always so short-handed. Okay. Oh, that's what he's going to be doing. Been a while since my last time in town, and it still looks just the same as ever. The smell, the sound of crashing waves, they're just like when I was little. Guess that's why I haven't forgotten this place, despite being gone for so long. Even the tiniest parts I still remembered, so he's a Norman based on his attire then? Makes it nice and rustic in a way. Maybe? I don't know what about that guy's attire made him Norman. Is it just more casual? Never seen your face around here before. Are you a traveler? Sorry to say, but there's not much to see in this little town. I grew up here, so you can take my word for it. I mean, he's from here. But... okay. We'll find out. Meow? Even you get dialogue. Wow, your hair is so red. Are you a foreigner? You sure went out of your way to visit this crap hole of a town. If you want to see something actually worth your time, you should just go back out to sea. An outsider like you probably wouldn't understand, but I can't stand towns like these. One of these days, I'm getting out of here for sure. I don't know, I kind of like this town.
Let's not go this way.
Oh, no. Is that the highway that's blocked, or is it the other one? Alright, I should probably... okay, can I flip these? I'd like the journal to be left because Map being down makes more sense. Thankfully, I love the button configs in these games. You can set it up however the hell you want. But the weird thing is sometimes they conflict. Like left being journal and then like left being change target in battle might conflict with something, or making dash R1, but then also dash is evade. And then what is triangle? Monoride? I kind of wish I could make O evade and triangle jump. But until I know what this is, I don't know if I should switch the buttons around. Like O evade just makes a little more sense to me, but it's fine. I think I might just lose it though and switch it at some point. Okay, that was the end. There are no more other buildings. No other buildings.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
It's a shame what happened to him.
That's for sure. Once you're dead, that's it. Nothing else to be done.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force would have escorted them personally had he paid the toll.
That's not the definition of irony.
In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, but anyway, listen to this, Kareen. Oh, this is Kareen, right? My son's been steering completely clear of our house. Oh, that's right. He returned from working abroad just recently, didn't he? That's rather upsetting of him, though. After he came all the way back home, too. I can understand his reasoning. Still, it's been such a long time since we've seen each other. I'd really like to sit down with it for a talk, even just if for a bit. Ugh. Momina here has certainly had it rough, though. Though I suppose the same goes for us as well. When it comes to our children, we parents just can't help but worry ourselves silly over them. Oh, look at me chatting the day away. Sorry about that. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. Damn Normans always throwing their weight around. At last I arrive, so this is Carnac. It's as rustic as they say. Nevertheless, it should serve my purposes. To begin, I shall seek lodging for the day. Then we can discuss the matter with the local priest. Goodness, though, what an exhausting voyage. I should have taken a nicer ship. Though I suppose evading their detection was the more pressing concern. Nevertheless, now is the time to act. Oh. Over here first. This boy was in the cutscene. All right, we'll leave transporting the goods in your capable hands. Take care out there. I hear there are supposed to be some rough waves on the way to Rome today. We've got it handled. Can't be half as scary as sailing afoul of those Normans. I have to say though, kid, you sure grow up fast. Are growing up fast. Your dad must be real proud of you. I'm just trying to do what's expected of me as the company's next in line. That really is a fine ship you have there, though. Do you mind if I take a look at it before you leave part? Nah, not at all. So long as you don't fall into the ocean like you did that one time. Phew, this is some pretty heavy lifting. Hey, Adol, find yourself a job yet? You don't waste any time, do you? It wasn't a minute after I asked for work that they dragged me right into the thick of it. Still, this takes care of things on my end. Now you just need to knuckle down and get that job hunt yourself. I have to say, though, getting caught up in a pirate raid right after we set off is some rotten luck. Which reminds me, didn't you say you washed up in hysteria after a shipwreck? Actually, don't tell me. It'll just make me nervous about the rest of our trip. If we're sticking around a while, then we'll have to make some money to cover our travel expenses. We should knuckle down and get on that job hunt too. They have an office here? Norman man. This is the Balta Sea Force's command post. You've come at a busy time. Our princess and the others are cleaning up after that incident with the Adamas. Handling a ship that big is going to take a while. I figure they'll be back late tonight, or maybe even tomorrow. Haven't seen you around before. Let me guess, you're one of the passengers from the Adamas? That captain was new to the trade. Might be why he ignored all our warnings and tried to pull a fast one. Then why didn't you just take him captive or something? Don't be like him. You want to cross Obelia Gulf. You gotta follow the rules and keep to your word. Can't go in there. Herrings, half off today. Get them while you can. Doesn't seem like the town's on high alert. I should be okay here for a few days. Gonna have to gather intel without drawing any undue attention, though. No. Hey there. Are you traveling too? Sure is a beautiful town, isn't it? No use asking someone who's not from around here. I need to check with the locals. Oh. Oh, you. The sea's just beautiful, isn't it? It's almost like it feels like it could suck you right in. Alright, few more people, and that is the entirety of this town. Surprisingly, not many buildings you can go in, though. I'm just going to verify my button decision here, because I do really... Yeah, I'm keep hitting triangle to jump. Let me think. Okay, I think I could deal with this. O evade, triangle jump, and then L3 wasn't being used anywhere in this list, so whatever this is, it's L3 now. If it's really a problem, I'm assuming Mono Ride is some sort of, I don't know, like the segways they've been adding in games, the sword ride, etc. We'll see, but yeah, this feels better. And then I can just sprint without doing a dash beforehand. Oh, that's much better. I've got necklaces made of the finest Obelia Gulf perils. How about it? I'll cut you a deal. I wonder when your father will get home. For some reason, the militia folks have been awful hectic since this morning. I'm looking for pretty shells. You want to help, mister? My son never lifts a finger to help me. Oh, that boy. Is he the one looking for pretty shells? Ooh, what's going on here? Speaking of that, isn't that the thing from the cutscene? Is it important?
We can't go through here.
Oh, the boathouse is locked. Gotcha. I'm fairly positive that right there, that tiny little conch shell thing, it looked way bigger. Yeah, it was from this angle as well. You're important. I'll be back for you. So that should be 100% of the town, which you don't have a... It doesn't even say Oh man, because in East 9, when you remove the fog of war, there's a percentage. In this one, it doesn't seem to contribute. Okay. Carnac local militia headquarters. There's a flyer posted on the bulletin board. Calling all youths. A career in the Carnac militia awaits you. Rates start at 600 gold per day. Damn. Depending on experience. Not a very generous salary. What now?
Oh, you got a job for us?
Huh?
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before, but I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
Adol introduced himself.
Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay.
Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
Is there a hide menu option? No. I'll join up anyway.
You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths, a career in the Carnac militia awaits you.
Seek me. This way.
Oh no. I wonder where it could be.
Seek me. Right here. Find me.
Are you in here? Is there spirit inside of it? Is that Lila or Leela? The Leela shell? It's a white conch adorned with ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems to be particularly unusual, however. Excuse me? What? Excuse me? Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to... Alright, R3. You're level 4? I just want to try the perfect dodge here. Nope, didn't work. Alright, do it again. No, do I have to... I'm wondering if I have to perfect dodge with this or with that. I don't think it really matters, though, because I could guard. Yeah. I hope that's not how perfect guarding works, or perfect dodging works. If I have to do a double tap, that'd be hard to time. The wolf from just now lies still, defeated. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down. But what was it doing wandering in town to begin with? Ooh. Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to be closing up in no time flat.
Swordsman, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Girl's voice emanates from the shell picked up earlier.
Bestow you mana, enough power, defeat.
You can now use skills. Oh, she was doing that. I don't know if these are going to be accurate, but holding L1 sounds right. And then press the button. Consumed SP will recover over time. Really? I thought you... In most Ys games, you have to... You have to hit them to get SP. Okay. A slash while... Oh, triangle then. Oops. I want to guard you. Ooh. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I don't... any details. My name... Leela.
It is a Leela shell, then.
Who are you?
Adol spoke his name.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
What island?
In go.
Her voice cut out completely. I feel like there need to be a little bit different audio, like not technically like actual static, because that would make sense in a shell, but it did sound like they were directly just not saying every word in the sentence instead of being cut out or something. Adol attempted to call her through the shell several times after, but no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Flair.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
It's too early to know.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Newest adventure.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adol, it seems to find us instead. Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
There's a surprising amount of voice dialogue in this. Okay. Day 2. After breakfast, Dogi and Flair headed out for their respective workplaces. In the meanwhile, Adol decided to wander the village some more until it was time to meet up with the local militia. Uh-oh. Oh you're that boy I met at the harbor yesterday. You have a room here at our inn, correct? How's your stay been? Comfortable, I'm sure. My husband's Glee and cuisine is held in high esteem, and our daughter Rosa is very attentive to our guests. Yes, we Rusveris do our level best each and every day. Wait, what? Do our level best? Your business is greatly appreciated. Oh, you can't see their face at all. Wait. Red-haired one, allow me to get a good look at you, if I may. I see. So it's you. Something on my face? No, what I wish to see lies far, far deeper than your visage. Just what will you accomplish here in these lands? Ah, such a fascinating prospects. I am but a nameless traveling fortune-teller, and you, red-haired one, are most intriguing indeed. Just what will you accomplish here in these lands? Ah, such fascinating prospects. The Normans are a horrific bunch. They've been raiding ships and burning down villages for a long time now. Some say that the Balta sea force is better than the rest, but somehow I doubt that. In any case, you can't trust them. I wish they'd hurry and clear off already. Yeah, I'm a little confused about them. Okay, no updates there. Can I? Oh, evading indoors is not fast. Oh, Adol. Going out for a bit. I'm glad I caught you. My front desk received a letter with your name on it. When did it arrive? It wasn't here last night, so it must have been delivered this morning. Kind of odd timing, don't you think? See a letter addressed to Adol. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote? No, there's so much more writing on that. What? There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank? I think I'll go check it out. You will? Well, just don't bite off more than you can chew. Oh, right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Is that safe? Yes, it's right off a well-traveled road, so I'll be okay. You take care too, Adol. I don't think she'll be okay. We're gonna have to rescue her. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander. Now might be a good chance to head to the beach, like the letter instructed. That letter had... The entire page was filled with writing. Oh good, not everyone's updated. My name is Flair Rall, and I'm here to in place of Dr. Asrad. Asrad? I don't like saying Asrad. Asrad today. Are you Dawson Evelise? What's this about? You want to talk time to me? You best have brought some booze, you hear me? Booze. Dear, please, I'm so sorry about this, doctor. Oh, that's your husband? It's quite all right, madam. Ma'am. First, let's get him inside and into bed. Shut the hell up. I don't need no damn medicine. Give me some booze. I have my doubts about letting a physician from abroad stand in for our appointment, but Dr. Flair seems both skilled and easy to talk to. I just hope my husband can start to recover. How does Dr. Asrad typically go about this? The more details you can provide, the better. Okay, well, we're immediately learning about people. That drunk seems to be an important character, potentially. My word, that's quite an ordeal you've endured. But while I understand your request, this is far too short notice. Make the necessary arrangements regardless, if you would. I must leave town this very instant. Is it not your God-given duty as a priest of the Hieroglyph Church to guide those lost lambs who've gone astray? Well, that certainly puts me in a bind. You've rather hit my weak point there. And another thing, that blithe attitude of yours. Can you not see the desperate straits I'm in? kindly take my plight more seriously. This woman is in something of a predicament, it seems. She's being rather over-hasty, though, I feel. If only she would heed my words a tad more. Alright, no one else over there. Phew, we've got just enough time to make it to today's business negotiation. Oh, that's your son. Are we sure we should be walking the mountain path with how dangerous it's been? Can't we wait a day or two? I'm sure they'd understand, especially considering that the main highway's out due to a landslide. Don't be so naive. What do I always say? In the world of business, it's the early bird who gets the worm. And here I thought I might get to ditch for the day and work on my model ships. Oh well, guess there's no getting out of it now. If only that blasted militia had sorted out the landslide business yesterday. At any rate, we gotta strike while the iron's hot, and that means making it to those negotiations by hook or by crook. Okay. Oh, honestly, where's my father gone off fishing today, I wonder? His work ethic just gets more shameful by the day. Dr. Flair wound up having to make a house call for him. What? Oh, your father is the doctor here. I was gonna say, is that drunk her father? Because she looks the same age as the wife, but... Hey, watch where you're walking. Sorry, kid. Eyes got a little distracted there. By the way, I'm searching for someone. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Well, what's with the sudden interrogation? If you need help finding people, you should take it to the militia. Guess that would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Huh? Are those things on his wrist? Well, anyway, I'm busy. Go ask someone else. Are you a prisoner who broke out? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even have noticed. He's got chains still. If he makes a fuss, that'll put me in a fix. I hear you, kid. Sorry to bother you. Was he a prisoner of... Well, I guess... I have no idea. Right then. After this, I'll head back to the island and unload my inventory. Allow me to explain. Being a Norman, I helm my own merchant ship. I am also permitted to travel far and wide, plying my trade in other countries in addition to Obelia Gulf. This freedom of movement is something I hope to put to use in expanding my business even further. Oh. Hey, someone's full of energy this morning. Most of the locals here in Carnac are too scared of us to come anywhere near the command post. It's pretty rare to have a guy like you stroll up for a casual chat. The princess ran out in a hurry this morning. I thought she'd already finished dealing with the Adamus incident, though. Wonder if something else happened? I don't know. I've been asking around about the throne and this Lila girl. I haven't had much luck so far, though. Would be nice to rent a boat and scour around, but these waters are completely under the Balta Sea Force's control. Step on the wrong toes and we might end up like Captain LaSalle. Might be best to come up with a good plan first. I'm counting on you, ex-bandit. Hey, Goban did teach me a lot about how to be stealthy. We'll just have to throw whatever we can at this. What's an adventure without a challenge, right? Earning an honest wage to pay off our trip ain't the worst way to kick off a new adventure. You keep up the effort too, Adol. Alright, there's one more person to talk to. Oh, it's the guy who was drunk before. This morning's haul wasn't half bad. Not that it was any better than usual. The Normans have a stranglehold on all the fishing grounds in these waters. Even so, there are plenty of catches to go around. It's a real godsend for folks like in my line of work. Sometimes, though, like yesterday, all I want to do is drink my fill. Every day I fish my heart out, followed by the occasional drink and chat with a pal after. For a simple fisherman like myself, this life is about as good as it gets. Yeah, the princess. Are you my mystery pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Okay. Hang on a minute.
I don't take orders from you.
Power attacks. Enemies will use power attacks emitting a red wave warning aura. Note that these attacks can't be defended against through regular guard or evasion.
I won't hold back
So,
this time.
yeah, just run.
Sorry.
I forgot what the guard button was. All right, try again.
I won't hold back this time.
Nice try.
There we go.
Gotcha.
New speed.
Wow, that's a generous parry timing.
The power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adol laid everything that had happened out for the raid captain as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Well, how did you get it?
And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder. Griegr.
What's that?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Griegr down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good.
But why? Oh, that's a lot of them.
Well, aren't we popular?
At that moment, Adol and the girl felt a strange sensation. It was as though they knew exactly how the other was planning to act. Their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move without a word. That was fast to read.
What was that just now?
Okay, is this the... Yep. I've seen that in the menu a few times, and I think it's the highlight of the game when you go to purchase it. Like, the main thing is that they have some sort of duo mode? I don't know what it is. Press X to do joint attacks. Not attacking while in duo mode will place you in duo guard stance, letting you automatically defend? What? Okay, well, I'm guessing I'm going to want to move up here. I'm going to move up just in case. Oh. Well, you do auto-defend. So I have to hold the... Oh, damn. But you're very immobile. Like, I can't... I have to like, run away and then turn it on. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting feeling.
What in hell did you just do to us?
What in hell? I didn't do anything.
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Will I see you again?
Huh? And why should that matter? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a...
Oh my god, are they actually stuck together?
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
That wasn't me either.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Adol and the girl then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next. Okay, this is not what I was expecting for that.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where is he?
Couldn't even begin to guess. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
I'd be happy to come with.
Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the princess. I figured.
Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
I don't think you have a choice. Karja has joined the party. All right. We might as well do this before we end.
Don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
I can't escape you. Oh, I was hoping that maybe if I like ran far enough ahead, she'd just like get pulled along. Okay. Wait. Oh. Five plus 17. Oh, stats plus gear. I see. She has more break. I have more defense. She's got more luck. Baseline. She's definitely got some better gear. What the hell? Damage infliction, damage mitigation, critical hit rate, normal attack evasion. SP cost discount? Interesting names. Oh. Deliver a smashing blow while swiftly darting forward. Do I get... clearly I get to play her. I don't know why yeah. Well, I don't know why I didn't think I could. Okay. And this is considered solo? And this is duo. X is normal attack. So we're gonna get duo skills. Interesting. All right. Well, let's move over here quick. Huh? What's the pirate princess doing here? I wouldn't dream of messing with the Balta Sea Force's fishing grounds. No siree, ma'am. I didn't say a damn word. This is the pirate princess. She's even more intimidating up close. Merciful heavens. Look, it's the pirate princess. Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. I'm assuming you get this often? Comes with the territory in the Balta Sea Force. What happened on the Adamas was nothing compared to what Carnac saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They've acted like this towards me ever since. Damn. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone will get on my case if we're late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to. But...
Huh? Isn't the command post the other direction? Your wayfinding's a little off there.
Good, it doesn't interrupt. Looks like the militia's in a bit of a panic. Don't tell me they've received a notice from Rome. No, I'm being paranoid. Just gotta focus on what I came here for. Okay, so you broke out of Rome. Run up here. Oh, if it isn't the talk of the town. Why don't you take a rest here at the church, miss? I would absolutely love to pick your brain for a bit. Huh? Not a chance in hell. This priest smells fishy all over. What's his deal? He doesn't seem to be afraid of you? Look, when the time comes for us Normans to attack, we attack, whether it's against a church or anything else. If he thinks he can get away with treating us lightly, he's gonna pay his dues for it. That's a no, I take it. A shame. I was merely hoping to ask a few questions. But so be it. Please do come again, should you change your mind. Alright, who's left? There are two people on the way, probably Dogi. But... how do you feel now? The red-haired one and the pirate princess. Your paths have finally crossed, I see. It was a meeting preordained. There's not a single meaningless encounter to be found in these seas, not for either of you, nor even for myself, and thus shall the tale be spun. This lady is creeping me out. Let's not get mixed up with her. The tale should be spun, perhaps for the sake of no one at all. My role is only to observe. But what in the world are you doing here? Haven't you caused enough people to suffer? If only this town could be free of all Normans. Please leave my wife and our inn be. That's all I ask. What a pain. I didn't even say anything. Are you all right there, young man? She has you under duress, doesn't she? If anything happens, go straight to the militia. But no matter what, don't provoke her, understand? Can I go talk to the mayor? He wasn't even in town earlier. Okay. I do have to check in here, because it's the only other house that you can go in. Nope, there's no one in here. Well, if it isn't Einar. Oh, we get a name. Stopping by Carnac for the time being. Yes, I had several business meetings with the merchants in town. I'll be heading back to the island soon to unload my inventory. Was able to stock up on quite a few interesting products, so do be sure to stop by the store, Princess. Will do. Looking forward to hearing about your travels. It's rare to see you walking around town with company, Princess. You seemed rather busy yesterday, so I hope you find time to relax. Whoa, Adol, is that a girl who I think she is? I remember you from the Adamas. You must be Adol's friend. Huh, you're actually pretty well built now that I'm seeing you up close. So, any reason you're wandering around all buddy-buddy like this? She just started hitting on me. For real? Not even. You're just begging me to lop that hand of yours off, huh? What in the world happened between these two? Not entirely sure what's going on here, but it doesn't seem like she means any harm. You'd better fill me in on the details later, though, Adol.
Hey, Princess. Back already?
Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
You know it.
Wait, for real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Karja relayed everything that occurred on the beach.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles.
He does not sound surprised.
What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Oof.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Carnac.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
The what?
All right already. I get the message.
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea Force.
Nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive. No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Yeah, who am I to argue with the War Chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
Oh boy. From how Gunnar and the princess were acting, there must be something going on between you and them, huh? Not sure what the deal is, but it's not every day Gunnar shows a guy like you that sort of respect. Especially when you're not even Norman. You're one red-headed mystery, you know that? Man, is Gunnar the frickin' coolest or what? He's got brains, brawn, the whole package. Wish I could be half the man he is. So level with me. What did you discuss with him? Something about you and the princess being an item? I don't know what you're talking about, but you better wipe that smirk off your face before I do it for you. Oh, wait, there's... Phew, one job finally wraps up and we're all ready. We're getting shipped off to the next. Why's Gunnar always got to be such a hard ass anyhow? You should try following his example, Toki. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Balta Island and have a stiff drink. So we're stuck with a murderer. They have different cultural values, though, I get. But it's not like they're forcing their values on people, so they are ruling against a people who didn't want it. Spend the rest of my day in Carnac, eh? I'll admit, it's true, I've never had the chance to before. Turns out your crew has some good eggs. You're referring to Gunnar. And hold on, why does it feel like you're talking down to me all of a sudden? The pirate princess? Forget it, the two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? Local militia. The local militia, what? Do you plan on lending him a hand? Should I not? Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to raise a fuss about it. Not that it matters, the way things stand, I gotta come with whether I like it or not. Not only does the pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolks out of their wits. Maybe taking Karja straight to the militia's headquarters isn't the best idea. What, you got a problem? Spit it out. Oh, I was gonna say, she looks absolutely different on the cover. Yeah, let's get you new clothes. Huh? What are you, daft in the head? So what if I fought a few wolves? I barely came out any dirtier for it. Besides, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? True enough, it's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. Adol? No. Have you already stopped by at the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamus? It would seem the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? You told him everything. That certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Would you mind introducing us? Not at all. In fact, you can come meet her at this very minute, if you like. Let's be off at once, shall we? She's right over at the clinic. Okay. Well, let's go see them. Nope. Thank you so much for your help, Dr. Flair. Is he with me? It's been such a long time since my husband was able to sleep this peacefully. Oh, he is with me. Oh, no, this is nothing more than a temporary measure. It's important that his treatment be both careful and consistent. Of course, I'll do it again. I'll discuss it again the next time I see Dr. Asra. You're the Balta Sea Force. Is there something you need from me? Huh? Not especially. Why is the pirate princess here? Let's hurry up and make tracks. This'll get annoying fast.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adol explained. A bare-bones rundown. They requested her help in procuring Karja some less conspicuous attire.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... you don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are.
In her case.
Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
It's mostly the helmet, but...
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Try to put her at ease.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
What was the point of that option?
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison. But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind.
Okay.
The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Carnac. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say? Indeed.
She's a force.
Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age. I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
I forgot to read that whole... She's a force to be reckoned with. The other games I'm playing, they're silent protag, but when the scene is voiced and you click a button or an option, they actually read it, so I have to adjust.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
It's entirely different.
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
I can finally see your whole face.
Huh? Oh, right. Apparently my helmet didn't fit the ensemble. Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adol.
True. I think the little hair thingy is the best part about the ensemble. There's something about that hair that I just like. Just as I thought, they look great on you. In fact, you look even better than I imagined. I'll bet these clothes wound up here just so that you could wear them, Princess. That's a bit much, though I'll admit, for me, hands down, they fit like they were tailor-made. For hand-me-downs. Also, I'm blocking it, but even that has updated, so I'm going to check the menu. And that's what matters most of all. Chance brought you together, so make sure to take good care of him, okay? Yeah, I will. Thanks for giving him to me. Oh, Even after all that, my father still isn't back. I really wish he'd curb his fishing habit a little. There's work to be done. Hold on. Oh, yeah. So they made a temporary portrait for just that. Just before the reveal. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, even her face is revealed in here as well now. All right. Circling back to those cuffs made of mana, the situation is growing more complex by the minute. But if there's one silver lining, it's how calm you are in spite of it all, Adol. About that, what's with this guy, Doc? He's taking things way too well. It's almost as if he's enjoying it. Oops, you got me. Maybe you need a painful lesson on the sheer terror of having no way to run from me. This, too, is a product of circumstance, or perhaps even fate. Karja, I leave Adol in your care. Great, this old coot's just as flighty as my cuff mate. Alright, well. Oh, you're gonna let me walk? And then there's a few people to talk to? Okay. There are. I'm gonna end this here. And in the next one, we'll head over to the militia. I'm assuming that they're going to ask us to help out with clearing a landslide. Wherever that is, it's probably that way, because the mountains are over that way. Oh, they're also over that way. I don't know. There are two exits here. Actually, no. There's one exit. This is the only one with the yellow. Yeah, they're probably going to send us out, and then we'll actually do some combat. I'm very curious to see how this goes. The duo mode sounds interesting. This thing is really confusing, though. I can't hit duo mode right now. I can't... Is there a button to switch? Square. No. Okay, can't switch yet, but I'm curious, like... You can't fight in town. That's all. That's the main reason for this. If nothing else shows up, though, in the top right, when we're actually exploring an area, I'll go top right. Just because I know some people want to be able to see maybe my SP and all that stuff. So I'll definitely do my best to keep up on that. But that's it for this. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.